Drive carefully, Lucas. Bye.
Carrie, where did Lucas run off to?
Oh, Will called from football camp. He forgot to bring his parents' signed consent form.
Oh, no, he's not gonna be able to play without it.
Right. There's a scrimmage tomorrow. That's why Lucas drove all that way, to make sure Will makes the team.
Of course he did. Oh, my God, I feel so terrible. I would have gone. Carrie, I didn't think about it. You shouldn't be by yourself tonight. I mean, after everything that's happened, you shouldn't be alone.
Oh, come on. You're hardly alone now, are you?
No. And I don't mind. You know, Luke's such a great dad. Will and I are both really lucky.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
Yeah, me too.
EJ, thank you so much for
My pleasure.
It was fun having you.
We really need to talk about what happened tonight.
What we did, Austin, was a mistake. And what about EJ? He saw us having sex. What if he tells Lucas or Sammy?
Samantha, I wouldn't be any kind of friend if I didn't warn you. I think your relationship with Austin is in serious trouble. You're in real danger of losing him to Carrie forever.
Look, I don't think we need to worry about EJ. He said he wouldn't say anything. I think he's the type of guy to keep his word.
I pray to God you're right. I feel so guilty.
I know you feel bad about the way it happened. So do I. I mean, I don't want to hurt Sammy and Lucas either, but what happened between us, that wasn't a mistake. And you didn't think so either.
I can't end my marriage, Austin. I can't go through with it.
Boy, what changed your mind? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I can't. I don't even trust myself to be alone with you. We just have to put it behind us and forget that it ever happened.
Do you really think you can do that? I love you. And I know you love me.
Shh. Okay, look. I'll go out the fire escape and I will meet you on the roof. But I'm warning you, we can't let what happened before happen again.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that I'm gonna lose Austin to Carrie?
I think it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, look at the threatening notes you've been receiving. Samantha, sooner or later, whoever is sending these is going to find a way of telling Austin and Carrie and everybody else exactly what it is you did to keep them apart. And once that information hits the broad light of day, it is over for you.
No way. First of all, I'm the one who's been predicting disaster, and you're the one who said that Austin would forgive me.
If you tell him, I'm just afraid that if this situation isn't handled very delicately, Austin and Carrie could find their way back to each other.
Hold on. Austin and Carrie are not meant to be together. I love Austin, and he is meant to be with me.
You're very plucky. I give you that. But I think you're setting yourself up for a disappointment.
Oh, come on, EJ, you don't know me that well. When my back's up against the wall and time is running out, I'm at my best. No one is taking Austin away from me.
Okay, I'm really exhausted. Good night.
Good night, Carrie.
Good night.
Sammy, I have to make an important phone call, business phone call to Tokyo before their offices close, okay?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I have a ton of business that I still have to do tonight. So don't wait up for me. I'll be busy.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Sammy. I don't know how many more ways I'm going to be able to say this, but you need to learn to get out of your own way. I mean, from everything I've heard about you, your biggest fault, among many...
Among many?
What?
Come on, EJ.
Wait a minute, young lady. You yourself have given me quite a long list of crimes you've committed over the years. I don't think it's any secret that you are your own worst enemy.
Okay, so I've done a ton of terrible things, but it all came from one rather large character flaw, okay? Not many faults.
Look, when I say that you need to get out of your own way, what I'm alluding to is the fact that you seem to believe that you have this power over people. And though you're very clever, you're a very smart girl, and I'm sure you're quite conniving. The fact of the matter is, most people don't even have the power to control their own lives, let alone somebody else's.
You don't understand. I am not gonna lose Austin. I can't lose Austin. I don't care what it takes or what I have to do.
Austin, I am sorry. I'm sorry for the way that I've handled everything. This is all my fault for changing my mind so many times and for letting you think that we had a chance to be together.
Look, I'm responsible for my own actions. I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm telling you, what happened here tonight is not one of them. Making love to you, it just reminded me of the connection that we share, and that we were meant to be together.
No, we aren't. I'm married to Lucas. You're engaged to Sammy.
You need to be honest with yourself, Carrie. I mean, you got no business being with my brother. You don't love him the same way that you do me.
I do love Lucas. It's not the same, but...
If you don't love him the same way, then why did you marry him? Why?
It's too late to wonder that now, isn't it? When I came to Salem, my little sister Belle, she just had a baby. And I suddenly thought, wow, my whole life's passing me by. Everything that I've dreamed of, it's not gonna happen. And then I lost my company.
Thanks to me.
And thanks to me, it doesn't matter now. What matters is that I started looking at Belle's life. She was totally in love with Sean. Through high school and college, they had their whole future planned out. But then she was with Philip, and they had a baby together, and they're totally happy.
Are they totally happy? I mean, for what I think, they're having it pretty hard, putting the past behind them.
But they're doing it. Why can't I do that too?
Why should you have to? I don't understand. This is totally frustrating. You have only been married to Lucas for a couple of days. I mean, is that worth a lifetime of unhappiness? I mean, for all of us?
Austin, would
Look, we're so concerned about hurting Lucas and Sammy, and we should be, but they're not little kids. And how much more are we hurting them by staying in these, relationships of convenience? Lucas is my brother. Sammy's your sister. It's not like we can avoid each other. We can't get away from this. I don't want to. What you and I have was sent by God to last a lifetime.
It was meant to last a lifetime, and I ruined it. I cheated on you, just like I cheated on Lucas. What is wrong with me? Don't, please. Don't touch me, Austin. I've broken your heart twice. I don't deserve for you to comfort me. I don't deserve for you to love me.
Carrie.
I promised myself that if I got married again, I would honor my vows forever. And I've already broken them.
For some reason, you married Lucas when you were in love with me. You don't even have a real relationship. I thought you were pregnant when you said your vows. You weren't. The whole thing, the whole relationship is just a big lie.
That's awfully convenient to say. When we were downstairs in your apartment and we were talking about our honeymoons and our plans for the future and our hopes and our dreams, I realized I can't do this to Lucas. What about Sammy, huh? You gonna break off your engagement to her? You gonna renege on your marriage proposal? You have never told Sammy no in your entire life. And you're gonna do that? Is that what you want? Oh, you're gonna turn your back on Sammy? You're engaged. How are you gonna ask for that ring back after you've made her so happy?
I do. I care for Sammy. She's made a lot of changes. She's come a long way. And my doing this to her could send her spiraling in the wrong direction all over again. But on the other hand, Lucas is the love of Sammy's life. So by me doing this, I'm doing her a favor. In fact, I know I'm doing her a favor. Because I really don't know how happy I'm making her. Carrie, how can I marry Sammy when I love you and I always will?
Austin.
No. I will never feel for Sammy the way I feel for you. I love you. You love me.
Austin, Sammy and I are close again since... This is the first time since we were kids. She's been wonderful to me. And I promised her that I wasn't interested in you. That I wouldn't come between you two.
Well, don't you think Sammy deserves to be with a man who loves her totally and completely? And I think that man is Lucas.
Lucas doesn't want Sammy. I wish I could tell you what you want to hear, but I can't rationalize this because it's what I want. In a perfect world, you and I could be together. But it's not going to happen. Not ever.
So you're not going to change your mind?
This is how it has to be.
So that's how you feel? And if this is the last time that we can be together, then I want something to remember you by.
This is wrong. We cannot keep doing this to Sammy and Lucas.
I know, it's wrong, Why isn't it wrong for us to be trapped in relationships with people we don't love? Two people love each other so much, why can't we just be together? Can we really just let this go?
We have to.
No, I'd just rather be wrong.
We can't be this selfish, Austin. We can't hurt everybody and make them pay for our mistakes. My mistakes.
What about our pain? You know what I'm finally realizing right now? Love sucks. It hurts.